What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and in this video we're going to continue our PHP project and we're going to learn now how to include files on your project. You will see, as a front-end web developer, this will save you a lot of time. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. Let's go in here to the Visual Studio Code. And first of all, we just have in here this index.php. This is like our front page of our website. So first thing I'm going to do in here is creating a nav bar. Okay, so I'm going in here, I'm going to create a nav. Inside of the nav, I'm going to create a maybe like a h2, and I'm going to put in here the title for PHP project, something like this. And then I'm going to create a UL with the li times 4, let's say. In here I'm going to put I need to put some anchor elements as well. Okay, so let me just put in here some anchor elements. ahref. Now I'm gonna put this index.php. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. Okay, I'm gonna copy this over to all the other ones. So in here I'm gonna put let's say this is home. This is going to be about. This is going to be like score. I'm trying to make like some kind of form or something, or some kind of quiz that you're going to select some options and then it's going to send to the database the scores and like to sort out everything. It's going to be a cool app, you will see. I'm still building it with you guys, so you will see it after. So let's say in here is going to be about.php, this one is going to be a score, and this one is going to be contact, for example. Maybe we can do some kind of contact as well, sending email with PHP. Let's put in here contact. Okay, we got this one. Now let's just style this quickly. So in here I'm just going to create a new file and call it main.css. okay. And inside of this main CSS, let me just copy what I have in here. It's just like a bunch of style. Okay, let me see. We got a I'm just gonna scroll quickly if you guys want to pause after, just like to copy. Select everything, put margin to 0, padding to 0, font family Roboto. Actually, I need to get it from here now. So if I put in here Google Fonts, okay, and let's go in here, Google Fonts. I want the Roboto, so this one, I'm gonna click on it, select this font, go on the bottom in here. Probably you can't see this well, so I'm gonna put this one in here. Oops, let me see. So you need to copy this one, okay, and you need to put it in here just before your main dots. Oh, I already have it in here because I was doing this from before. Okay, let me just get rid of this. Look, it's already in here, and I put in here as well the link to the main.css that I just created. Okay, this is, I have done it before the video, I forgot. Okay, then we got some nav bar in here, some styles for the li, and some stylings for the anchor element. Okay, let's see how does it look like. Let's refresh, and now we got in here our nav bar. I'm just gonna put this a bit smaller so you guys can see better. Okay, so this is the home page and we got a nav bar. Now this is the trick to include files that you will see as a front-end web developer will save you a lot of time. If I create a new file, let's say about.php, I'm going to create another file for score.php, and another one for contact.php. okay, I'm going to copy all this code, put on the about, and in here I'm going to say this is the about page. Okay, I'm going to copy this one and I'm going to say this is the score page. Let's save it, and I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put in here this is the contact page. Okay, let's refresh and let's click through these and see if it's working. If I click on about, look, about page, score, score page, okay, contact, contact page. But now, look, imagine that you have a lot of pages or whatever, and now you need, for example, in here on the index, you don't want to put in here maybe this contact. You want to put, for example, bonus. Okay, look, I'm changing this in the index page. So I go in here, look, to the index page. In here it's bonus, yeah? But if I go to about now, look, we are in the about page, but this contact is still the same. It didn't change to bonus like on the index. So now I need to go to about and change bonus. And then I need to go to score and change, and all the time the same thing. So can you imagine if you need to make a change and then you need to go through all the files? This is like really monotonous work. So we can use PHP for it now, okay? And what we are going to do is, I'm just going in here. I'm going to create a new folder called ink, okay? Call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it ink. And inside in here, I'm going to create a new file called header.php, okay? And what I want to put in this header is going to be a certain code that I'm going to put through all the pages. And the code is going to be this one, look. All the pages, they are going to have this navigation bar, and this part in here of this doc type. So I'm just going to cut this off, Control X, going into my header.php and paste this in, okay? I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this as well. And now I'm going to start in here at the top with my opening tag for PHP, closing tag for PHP, and I'm going to say include, okay? And what I want to include, what's the path? The path is ink, it's the name of the folder, and then inside we got header.php, okay? Now, let's go in here to the home page and see if it's still working. I refresh and all is working fine, okay? So I will do now the same. Let me just copy this one in here. I'm gonna do the same for about. So I go in here, I copy this, I go to score, I'm gonna do the same thing, just include this. And now I'm going to contact as well, the same. I'm gonna save it, and that's it. Look, now all the pages, they should have in here bonus, okay? Let's go to home. Home page, we got bonus in here. Let's go to about, we got the bonus in here. Let's go to score, we got score. And let's go to bonus, it's the contact page from before, but in here is bonus. So now I can just like put in here contact, and it should update all the other pages, like no problem. So one file updates all the other ones. So this is amazing. You can do, of course, exactly the same thing in here. Look, if I want to put a footer, just put in here. Okay, I want to put a footer and I want to put a paragraph in here, like something at copy, and then I want to put 2000, and let's say I'm gonna put 2018. I'm gonna show you why. And I'm gonna put in here PHP project. Okay, I can actually just go, instead of putting it in here, okay, I'm gonna create in here in the ink new file, and I'm gonna put footer.php. Okay, and this is what I'm gonna put in here. Get rid of this, put it in here. Okay, now in here I'm gonna put another PHP block, and I'm gonna put ink, and now it's gonna be footer.php. Okay, I'm gonna refresh in here on the home. Look, on the home we got in here 2018 PHP project. Okay, if I go to about, to score and contact, it doesn't, they don't have it in there. Okay, let me just put in here this one as capital. contact. So I need to pass this the same way. Look, I want to put it in my about. So I'm gonna put this one in here. Save it. I'm gonna do the same in here. And I'm gonna do the same in here in this one. Okay. Now, look at this. Let me just get this one in here. If I want to actually, instead of putting in here the year manually, let's say 2019 is the current year, I can just go in here and do this. PHP to open, and then I'm gonna put echo, and then I'm gonna put date, and the date that I want, I just want the year, okay? And I'm gonna close these up. So now if I go to the browser, I'm gonna refresh. Look, 2019 project, PHP project, okay? If I go to all the pages, look, it's still the same because we got this in the includes. Now I could put in here, instead of PHP project, I could put telmosampaio.com. Oh, telmosampaio.com. Let's refresh. Look, all the same. Now, we don't exactly know in which page we are at the moment, just by this text, you know. So let's add some PHP functionality to add some kind of some CSS styling in here with PHP, okay? So what we can do in here is basically like this. Let's go to the header and let's add a class in here to this anchor. So for that, for example, I'm going in here to my index page, and just before the includes, okay, I'm gonna start in here a variable called page title. I want to be this page title to be or current page. I'm gonna put in here index, okay? This is the index page. So I'm gonna put this variable in here. Now I go in here to about. I'm gonna do the same in here. And I'm gonna put current page in here, about. I'm gonna do the same in the score. So this is score, and I'm going to do the same in here in contact. Okay, now that I got this current page variable in each of these files, I can actually go in here into my header, because look, this variable is set up first and then we load this include header, okay? So in here, look, I could go in here and do a class equals to, and then in here I'm gonna put some PHP, okay? So I open and I close it, and I'm gonna do in here like this. Echo, first of all, like I mentioned in the previous video, echo is like to print something to the page. So I'm gonna put in here page title. If the page title is, I'm just gonna do like a ternary operation, it's like a if else, but it's just like in a shorter term. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna say that if page title is equal to index, okay, if this happen, I'm gonna put in here a question mark to say that if it's true, what I want to put in here, active. Okay, so this PHP code is going to put in here. Let me just put the code in here. This PHP is saying in here, we're going to print to the page. If the page title is equal to index, let's put active. That's what this question mark says, is like, if this is true, put this one. And then we're going to put a colon. This is if it's not, just put an empty space. So there is not going to be anything on the class. Okay. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm just copy this over to all the other pages. Okay. But now in here, for example, if the page title is equal to about, I want to put in here the active. Okay. And this class in here, this CSS class, we will put it in a second. Okay. Let me just like go in here and I'm going to put in here So this one is score, and this one in here, oops, and this one in here is going to be contact. Where is it? Contact. Okay, right, let's test this out in here in the browser. Look, I'm going to refresh. I'm going to inspect this one in here. Look, if I'm going to click in here, so we got in here a class, undefined variable. Okay, I know why this is an undefined variable, because in here, look, everywhere we are putting current page, and in here on the header we are using page title. It shouldn't be page title, current page. Okay, current page. Let me just copy these. Okay, look, this is the current page that we have put in all the different pages that we have. All right, let's refresh and look. Now I'm on the home page. Look in here, and we got the class active in here. If I check this one, the about, look, there is no class, it's completely empty. Okay, so we got this one. There is like something wrong in this one. Let me see, header. So we got a class. We got, let's put some space in here. Okay, we are missing this one. Okay, I don't know if because of my screen in here, you guys sometimes cannot see. So we are missing this one. Okay, and this one. Okay, I think it should be all good now. I'm gonna refresh and see. We are on the home page. We got class empty, and this one class empty, and the first one as active. Okay, now let's actually go in here to my main.css and put active, and I want the background color on the active to be yellow. Okay, and the color of the text to be black. Okay, let's look. So this is the home page. I'm gonna click about. This is the about page, and now it's like this. This is the score. This is the score page and the contact. Okay, we got all of these done thanks to this PHP that we put in here to check if this is the current page or not. Alright guys, I think that's it for this video. And in the next video, maybe I'm gonna start with using some kind of quiz or some kind of a form that we can post it, and then we will set up the connection to the database. Alright guys, I hope you are enjoying this series. If you are enjoying it, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first video, and I'll see you in the next one.